Okay, guys, I'm back. There was a couple things that I left out of the last video about OBS uh, to help you get started. So let's go back into settings right fast. We'll try to do this really quick so we can move on. Um, let's see. Let me find it. Uh, we went over the output, your bit rates, and all that stuff. The recording path is wherever you want your videos to go to, or your video clips so far. This recording format, you're going to want to change it. It's going to start out as f.flv, and you're going to want to change it to MP4. That way you don't have to have a convert. Um, it's just less programs that you have to deal with. Just change it to MP4, and then you can upload your clips directly to YouTube without having to convert them to this format right here. Okay, let's see. We went over the 4800 and how to check it to see what your system needs that number to be. Whatever your system needs the number to be, make sure that you match it up here. Uh, the video section. Okay, mine's grayed out right now because I'm actually recording, and you have to do this before you actually hit the record button to start. Um, your settings, see how this last number here is 720. That means that I'm recording in 720p. If you have a good system and you want to record on 1080, go right ahead. I find that this right here, the 1280 by 720, works fine, and I'm on a very low end very low end laptop computer right now. So that worked fine with me, and I believe that's all I needed to go over with you. That I left out of the OBS. Like I said, I'm not perfect and I don't know everything about this, but I'm just trying to show you the stuff that got me up and running. All right, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about Windows Movie Maker. Uh, Mine's already installed on the computer, so all I have to do is go to my start bar, and I should just be able to type in Windows. Now that I'm recording it, of course, it won't show up. Windows Movie. Okay, Movie Maker. Let's click up into that one time. Let's put this down so we can pay attention to what we're doing. Okay, here's the Movie Maker thing where you can take all your little clips that you recorded into OBS, and here's where you kind of, let's say you glue them together and make one video out of 4 or 5 different clips that you have. Just making sure that this thing's still recording because sometimes I have little issues out of it. So here's what I do. You just come over to the add video section, click it, and it'll go to go to wherever you need this to go to, wherever your clips are. Wherever you saved all your clips to is wherever you want to put, wherever you need to go to here. As you can see, I have a little intro. That's the little spiel I give at the beginning of the video before we actually get to hear, to the actual main content of the video. For first, that's the last video that I done, my actual first video. That's after I glued it all together and it became a video. So what I would do now is I'm just going to add these clips. So I'll add my intro. See that there it is. And I'll come on in here and I would add the second clip. It's going to put it right below it. Then I'll add the third clip. It's going to put it all below it. Okay. Now at this time you can do your titles. You can create captions. You can do a ton of stuff with this thing. It'll do a playback. You can put it in different formats. You can add music to it. Add music right here. All you have to do is click the button, go to the audio file, and you can underlay, music in the background being really low. If you're kind of like me, and I'm not really gonna be adding any music because this is supposed to be instructional videos, not a rockstar video, so I could care less about music. This is all about getting the facts out. And so I really don't want to edit too much, because that takes, my videos are going to be organic. You know what I'm saying? If I mess up, you're going to see I mess up. Hell, you might hit the same button that I just hit and you messed up, and we'll figure it out together. You see what I'm getting at? But all you have to do is you come in here and you add your clips together, add them the way you want to. You can preview them. You just click on, you click somewhere and it'll show you how to do the movie. Uh, this little thing here. You see the little drag box? That's where you can start and stop the movie. You can actually crop it. Cut parts off. Like say how a minute ago when I was rambling a little bit, you can take and you can cut those parts out if you wanted to. Uh, Remove item. You can. Anyhow, here's the start and the stop. Or here's where you can start and here's where you can stop. Anyhow, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, guys. But you can come down here and you can put, directed by. You can put your name, starring you, and make a rock star video out of it. I mean, your soundtracks if you wanted to put music, and there's a list of the music in case people, oh my God, what was that song you was playing in the background? Uh, Once you get done with all that stuff, and just play around here with the buttons, and here's your cut button where you can cut the selection, from the project. That means you're removing it, that little section. Paste if you have some different things that you want to put. Maybe you said something at the beginning of the video that would make more sense for it to be at the end. You can cut it out and paste it back in a different spot. But pretty much all I do is I put in the clips, and I'm gonna come over here to save movie. And once I click that, it's gonna save it. You can name it. Once I named it, first, and it came right here. And that was the first, and that was the one that you guys seen. So with the information that I gave you in the first video and the little bit of information that I'm giving you here, it's going to get you up and running. You'll be able to put the facts out there. It's not going to be perfect videos. I'm going to continue learning about this, and periodically we'll place more videos on this topic. How to create content type videos too. But this right here is enough to get us in a situation where we can actually place game content out there for the new people, and just people that may have forgot. Somebody might know something that you forgot, or you might do it without thinking about it, and I don't even know what you're doing. You see what I'm getting at? Anyhow, with all that being said, I'm going to quit rambling, go ahead and get this video up and running, so we can get off to the next one. The next one's going to be about the city planner. Um, so I'll see you there. Have a good one, guys. And stop recording.